I'm going to talk about getting more sleep by starting school later. It is essential for us to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. But do we really get 8 hours of sleep with all the extracurriculars we do and all the homework we have? Let's take a vote. Raise your hand if you get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. See, as you can see, very few people actually get 8 hours of sleep. On average, 15% of people actually get the right amount of sleep a night. Why are teens getting so little sleep? Well, the answer is that technology has limited sleep because people are addicted to their phones and also playing video games. Another reason is because of extracurricular activities such as sports, theater, and jobs. I found the solution. Start school later. Starting school later will have the ability for teens to get the right amount of sleep. Starting school has many benefits, but also has some cons, like impacting families and schedules. Starting school later have benefits such as better performance in the classroom and in sports, health-related issues, and also improving overall mood during the day. The first benefit is that school will have is you perform better in the classroom and sports. You will improve your grades and also have better performance in sports. The second benefit is it will reduce chance of health, like when you get 8 hours of sleep. The health problems will have disease, and even death. Getting sleep is very important for the human body. It lessens the risk of the health problems occurring. The third and final benefit I'm going to talk about is improving mood. When you go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time, your mood changes less. Even though there are great benefits by starting school later, there are also some bad things, including impacting schedules and impacting working families and teens staying up later. But even there are some negative things about starting school later, and implementing universal changes will help these cons. The first con is about by starting school later is the students will be able to get more sleep, but impacts student working families. These will impact families because the parents will have to take their child to school if there's no bus system. This will impact because they will not be able to go to work. The second disadvantage about starting school later is it will impact the activities after school. This will impact it because school will go later if school starts later. So we will have to push back the times of the extracurricular activities. If school gets pushed back, there will be teams that are engaged staying up later because they get more sleep. This counteracts the purpose of starting school later if teens if they don't go to bed at the right time. We will have to implement universal changes because of of extracurricular activities such as like sports. This will have to happen because the times of school and the activities will happen at the same time. The second universal change that would happen is jobs. As I said earlier, if parents of kids that have to go to school can't ride the bus, they will have to get their kid to school and miss work. Scientists studies have done many researches on sleep. They have researched that the average amount of sleep people should get per night is about 8 hours. This is important for teenagers because this is when they do the most growing. Also, getting enough sleep boosts academic grades and improves your memory. Scientific studies have proven that getting enough sleep per night as a teenager is essential for growing. Growing happens to the brain mentally and physically, mostly during night. Scientific studies have proven that getting enough sleep per night improves your academic grades in the classroom. While you are sleeping, you are processing the information that you learned the day prior. Also, create a sleep routine also improves your grades because you get better sleep. The scientific studies have also proven that getting enough sleep, have a sleep routine, and helps greatly with your memory. As I just mentioned, while you sleep, you retain information that you learned. So this is good to have a regular sleep schedule. With all the benefits by scientists, how start school later for teenagers to get more sleep, school time should change from 8 o'clock to 9:30. Overall, the numerous benefits outweigh the cons. Also, with the universal changes, we can eliminate those cons. Starting school later will bring better outcomes in academics such as grades and study habits. Sports such as performance will overall go up, and other extracurricular activities.